New York without New York City? Absolutely. NYC and its 5 boroughs aren't anywhere near this list, and that's the point. In 10 best cities to live in New York, across the United States is flipping the script on what it really means to live in the Empire State. If you've been picturing sky-high rent and shoulder-to-shoulder sidewalks, get ready to discover places where space, sanity, and opportunity actually exist. Whether you're a single Pringle itching to explore the Empire State, a working professional looking for balance, a new family craving safety and space, or a retiree who still wants to be close to the fun, this list has something for you. Before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe to Across the United States for more surprising, data-backed guides to the best places to live, and hit that bell so you never miss where your next dream zip code might be hiding. Let's go. Number 10. Schenectady. Prepare to have your perception of upstate New York flipped on its head. Forget everything you think you know about Schenectady. This city is not just a punchline for a forgotten industrial past, it's the comeback kid that nobody saw coming, and it's putting its money where its mouth is. You've got to be a little crazy to want to live in New York, and Schenectady offers the best kind of crazy. A vibrant life that doesn't require selling a kidney to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. For singles hoping to kickstart their lives without a roommate, or 4, Schenectady is a breath of fresh, affordable air. The job market in the greater capital region is surprisingly robust, with significant growth in professional services and government jobs. This means you can actually build a career here, not just a side hustle. The average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment hovers around $1,220, a number that, frankly, sounds like a typo to anyone who's ever looked at a rental listing in NYC. You'll find an emerging social scene with new cafes and breweries, especially around the revitalized downtown and Mohawk Harbor. Couples looking to start a family will find this place a dream. The average home price is a very manageable $284,000, a figure that's more than a full $100,000 below the national average. You can actually buy a house here with a yard, a garage, and maybe even a dog. The community is focused on family-friendly events and a lower cost of living that makes raising kids a bit less stressful. The city's investment in parks and a growing sense of community pride make it a genuinely good place to settle down. And for retirees, Schenectady is a hidden gem. With its lower cost of living, proximity to healthcare facilities in Albany, and a more relaxed pace of life, it offers a comfortable and dignified retirement. The city provides a range of senior services and community centers, and the quiet, tree-lined streets of neighborhoods like the historic Stockade District offer a perfect backdrop for a peaceful life. Plus, you're just a short drive from the Adirondacks, which means easy access to nature without the tourist trap prices. Could you see yourself here? Or does the name still give you second thoughts? Number 9. Ithaca. How does living in a city that's constantly being called the next big thing, but has somehow managed to keep its small-town charm and a breathtaking natural backdrop sound to you? Ithaca isn't just a place with 2 Ivy League schools. It's a city where you can take a morning hike to a spectacular waterfall and still be on time for your high-level tech meeting. It's a blend of intellectual ambition and granola-fueled tranquility, and it might just be the perfect mix for a certain type of person. For singles hoping to live the adulting dream without a soul-crushing commute, Ithaca's downtown and college town neighborhoods are a vibrant hub. While the presence of Cornell University and Ithaca College means the social scene is heavily influenced by the academic calendar, it also means a constant influx of young professionals, thinkers, and artists. The job market is dominated by the education and healthcare sectors, with the tech industry also growing steadily. The average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment is approximately $1,800, which, let's be real, is not cheap, but it's a steal compared to what you'd pay for a closet in Manhattan. For couples starting a family, Ithaca offers a unique lifestyle. The median home sales price has been trending upwards and is currently around $433,000. While this is higher than other upstate cities, you're paying for an excellent quality of life. The school districts are highly rated, and the community is deeply invested in local, organic, and sustainable living. This is the kind of place where your kids will learn about composting and the importance of supporting the local farmers market before they learn how to ride a bike. The countless parks, hiking trails, and community events make it an ideal place to raise children who love the outdoors. Retirees will find a lot to love in Ithaca, but with a few caveats. The stunning natural beauty and cultural offerings are a huge draw. You can spend your days exploring the Finger Lakes region, attending lectures at the universities, or enjoying the local wine trail. The city also offers a lower cost of living than the national average in some key areas, like groceries. However, the higher property values and utility costs can be a factor. The city is also famously hilly, so a car is often a necessity, especially if you're not a fan of steep inclines. Is living among students and professors your vibe, or does that sound like every group project nightmare rolled into one? Number 8. White Plains. I have a question for you. Are you truly ready to give up your firstborn for a shoebox-sized apartment that smells faintly of regret and overpriced coffee? If the answer is no, then White Plains, New York is about to become your new favorite city. This isn't just a suburb, it's a meticulously planned, urban-ish utopia designed for people who want the perks of the city without the soul-crushing downsides. Think of it as Manhattan's significantly less stressed, slightly more practical sibling. For the young, ambitious single person, White Plains is a perfect launchpad. The job market is booming, especially in the finance, law, and healthcare sectors, thanks to its status as the commercial hub of Westchester County. This isn't a city you move to for a job. You move here because the jobs are already here waiting for you. And while it's not exactly cheap, it's a steal compared to its southern neighbor. The average one-bedroom rent is around $2,700. And while that number might make you flinch, just remember what that gets you. An actual bedroom, a kitchen with a full-size refrigerator, and a quick, comfortable train ride into Manhattan that will be the envy of every single one of your friends still cramming themselves onto a packed subway. For couples looking to build a life and a family, White Plains is the gold standard. The city boasts highly rated schools, an abundance of parks, and a genuinely family-friendly atmosphere. And get this, the average home price is a shockingly reasonable $680,000. Yes, that's a lot. But for a city so close to the world's most expensive real estate, it's a downright bargain. You can actually afford a house here with a yard and not just a glorified fire escape. The neighborhoods are safe, the community is active, and there's a real sense of belonging that's hard to find in a big city. And for retirees, White Plains offers a mix of convenience and luxury. You have world-class dining, shopping at the Westchester, and a performing arts center, all within easy reach. The city has a high concentration of excellent healthcare facilities, including White Plains Hospital, and a range of housing options from luxury condos to quieter residential homes. The cost of independent living communities is a bit high, averaging around $6,600 per month, but the quality of life and accessibility to services can make it a worthwhile investment. The question is, would you rather commute into chaos or live in it? White Plains offers a compelling third option, an escape from the chaos, without giving up the good parts. Number 7. Rochester. Before you dismiss Rochester as just another sleepy city in the frozen tundra of upstate New York, I need you to understand something. This is not your grandfather's Rochester. The city that was once known primarily for Kodak and Xerox has reinvented itself, and it's now the unexpected tech hub of the Northeast. The transformation is real, and it's making this city a serious contender for people who want a dynamic life without the accompanying price tag. For the single person ready to make their mark on the world, Rochester's blossoming tech scene is a huge draw. A massive federal investment has designated the region as a semiconductor superhighway, creating thousands of jobs and attracting a new wave of young professionals. The job market is particularly hot for software engineers, cybersecurity analysts, and cloud architects, with salaries that can easily hit six figures. And the best part? The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is an incredibly low $1,288 too. This means you can earn a great salary and actually save money, rather than watching your paycheck disappear into the void of a landlord's bank account. For couples looking to settle down and raise a family, Rochester is the answer to your prayers. The median home sale price is in around $224,600. That's not a typo. You can buy a 3-bedroom house with a yard for less than a down payment in most major cities. The city has a strong sense of community, and the school districts are highly regarded. Plus, you're only a short drive from the breathtaking Finger Lakes, meaning you can spend your weekends exploring scenic trails, visiting wineries, and enjoying a quality of life that's often out of reach for people in more expensive areas. Rochester also holds a lot of appeal for retirees. The cost of living is significantly lower than the national average, especially for housing and utilities. The city offers a range of cultural activities, from world-class museums to a vibrant performing arts scene. And while the winters are indeed aggressive, as you so perfectly put it, the community spirit is strong, and the city is well equipped to handle the snow. You can enjoy a quiet, comfortable retirement without worrying about your savings being devoured by exorbitant costs. Real talk, would you endure Snowmageddon for mortgage payments under $1,000? For many, the answer is a resounding yes. Number 6. Beacon. Ever thought about a place that feels like Brooklyn, but with mountains instead of skyscrapers and a significantly better air quality? That place exists, and it's called Beacon. It's the kind of town that people move to for a breather from the city and then never leave. It's got the artsy, independent spirit of a major metropolis, but it's small enough that you'll run into the same person at the farmer's market, a concert, and on the hiking trail. For the single person who's tired of paying astronomical rent for a life they're too busy working to enjoy, Beacon is a revelation. While the job market is still largely centered around local businesses, retail, and hospitality, the city's proximity to larger hubs and a direct Metro North line to Grand Central makes a daily or hybrid commute to NYC more than feasible. The average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment is around $2,350, which is definitely a jump from some of the other cities on this list. But remember, you're buying a lifestyle here. You're buying the ability to leave your office in Midtown and be on a mountain trail an hour and a half later, which is a trade-off many are more than willing to make. For couples starting a family, Beacon is a dream. The average home price is a serious commitment, clocking in at approximately $540,000. But it's a commitment to a life that offers a perfect balance of nature and culture. The school districts are well regarded, and the community is overflowing with young families and kids playing in the street. You have a thriving Main Street with independent shops, fantastic restaurants, and the world-class Dia Beacon Art Museum. This is the kind of place where you can raise kids who are equally comfortable with a paintbrush as they are with a fishing rod. Retirees will find Beacon's laid-back yet vibrant energy to be incredibly appealing. The town's walkability, beautiful scenery, and numerous cultural events provide a rich and engaging retirement experience. The cost of living is a consideration, especially for housing, but the trade-off is a high quality of life with access to excellent healthcare in nearby Poughkeepsie and Fishkill. You can spend your days volunteering at a local gallery, taking classes, or simply enjoying the stunning views of the Hudson River. Are you ready to trade concrete for creativity? Because Beacon is ready to be your canvas. We are halfway through and heating up. Hit that like and subscribe button. Stay with us to see our number 1. Number 5. Buffalo. If you've spent any time in a New York City shoebox, you've probably had a fleeting, desperate fantasy about space. We're talking about a real home with a yard and maybe even a spot to park your car without it costing you a month's salary. Well, I'm here to tell you that fantasy is real, and it's called Buffalo. This city has shed its old-school industrial skin and emerged as a phoenix of affordability, culture, and yes, really dramatic winters. But would you trade your shoebox apartment for a driveway and a backyard? For singles, Buffalo offers a genuinely exciting life without the financial strain. The job market is experiencing a significant boom, particularly in healthcare and advanced manufacturing, and is even becoming a hot spot for tech. With a projected 7% growth rate in tech jobs through 2032, this is a city where you can actually build a career, not just an entry-level position. The average one-bedroom rent is an incredibly attractive $1,200, meaning your career and your paycheck can actually thrive. For couples starting a family, Buffalo is a dream come true. The average home price is a very reasonable $244,100, a figure that's more than a full $100,000 below the national average. You can buy a beautiful, historic home in a family-friendly neighborhood and still have money left over for date nights. The city has a surprisingly vibrant cultural scene, with world-class museums, a thriving food scene, hello wings, and a strong sense of community. Retirees will find a lot to love here too. The low cost of living, especially for housing and utilities, makes a fixed income stretch much further. There's a strong sense of community, and the city offers a range of cultural activities from theater to museums. While the winters require some preparation, the trade-off is an affordable, comfortable, and engaging retirement. Number 4, Tarrytown. This is a city that's literally a fairy tale. And I'm not just talking about the Headless Horseman. Tarrytown, with its winding tree-lined streets and sweeping views of the Hudson River, is the kind of place you move to when you want to live out a romanticized, Instagram-perfect version of your life. It's an escape, a retreat, but with a Metro North line that puts you in Manhattan in under 40 minutes. It's the best of both worlds, if you can afford the price of admission. For a single person, Tarrytown is a haven. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $2,600, but you're paying for more than just square footage. You're paying for safety, natural beauty, and a small-town community that feels miles away from the city hustle. While there aren't many major corporations with headquarters here, the easy commute means you can keep your high-paying NYC job and still come home to a peaceful, picturesque town. This isn't a place for career starters, but for established professionals who value quality of life above all else. For couples looking to settle down, Tarrytown is the ultimate dream. The average home price is a significant investment at $718,000. Yes, it's expensive, but you're buying into a lifestyle that's hard to replicate. The public schools are excellent, the community is tight-knit, and there are countless parks and family-friendly events. You'll have access to the historic Tarrytown Music Hall, and the stunning Rockefeller State Park Preserve is just a short drive away. It's a place where you can raise a family with a sense of wonder, surrounded by history and nature. And for retirees, Tarrytown offers a serene and engaging retirement. The village's walkability and scenic views are a huge plus. You can spend your days exploring the local boutiques, enjoying a quiet lunch at a riverside cafe, or taking a stroll through the historic neighborhoods. The proximity to excellent healthcare in Westchester County is also a major draw. The real question is, do you need the chaos of Times Square, or would Tarrytown's candlelit sidewalks do just fine? Number 3. Albany. Don't believe the haters. Albany might not have the flashy big city reputation of NYC, but it's quietly dominating the game where it actually counts. Stability, affordability, and a surprisingly cool local scene. Albany is the kind of city that doesn't need to shout its virtues from the rooftops. It's too busy getting things done, and that's exactly why it's so appealing. This isn't a city for chasing fleeting trends. It's a city for building a life. For singles and young professionals, Albany is the perfect blend of career opportunity and a low cost of living. The job market is remarkably stable, thanks to its status as the state capital, with a constant need for professionals in government, healthcare, and education. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $1,500, which leaves you plenty of money to enjoy the city's thriving brewery and restaurant scene. Neighborhoods like Center Square and Pine Hills offer a vibrant, youthful energy, with historic brownstones and a lively social atmosphere. For couples starting a family, Albany is an excellent choice. The median home sales price is approximately $295,000, a number that allows for genuine homeownership without a lifetime of debt. The city has a strong sense of community, and the school districts are highly regarded. Plus, you're in a perfect location for weekend getaways. The Adirondacks, the Berkshires, and the Hudson Valley are all just a short drive away. This is a place where you can raise your kids with a solid foundation. And for retirees, Albany offers a comfortable and engaging retirement. The lower cost of living makes a fixed income stretch much further, especially when it comes to housing. The city provides a range of cultural activities, from museums and theaters to a lively senior community. With excellent healthcare facilities and a relaxed pace of life, Albany is a place where you can enjoy your golden years without worrying about financial stress. Would you choose predictability and savings over clout and chaos? Albany gives you both. Number 2. Saratoga Springs. There are few cities that manage to be a resort town, a cultural hub, and a genuine community all at once. Saratoga Springs is one of them. This is a place that feels like it's perpetually on vacation, but with a serious, well-established soul. It's the kind of city where you can watch world-class horse racing by day and listen to a free jazz concert in the park by evening. It's bougie, but in the best possible way. The kind of bougie that's about appreciating the finer things in life, not just showing them off. For singles, Saratoga Springs offers a sophisticated and active lifestyle. The job market is robust, particularly in tourism, healthcare, and education. While the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $1,900, which is on the higher side for upstate, it's a testament to the city's desirability and high quality of life. The downtown area is highly walkable and buzzing with energy, making it easy to meet people and find things to do without a car. For couples looking to start a family, Saratoga Springs is a fantastic, albeit expensive choice. The average home price is a serious financial commitment, currently hovering around $621. However, you're investing in a lifestyle that's hard to beat. The school system is highly rated, and the community is deeply committed to family-friendly activities, from outdoor concerts to numerous parks and recreational spaces. This is a place where your kids can grow up with a sense of culture, nature, and community spirit. And for retirees, Saratoga Springs is a top-tier destination. The walkability of the downtown area, the presence of excellent medical facilities, and a year-round calendar of events make for a rich and engaging retirement. You can spend your days enjoying the mineral springs, taking in a show at the Saratoga Performing Arts Center, or simply people-watching from a cafe. The quality of life is unparalleled. Be honest, are you ready for polo shirts and porch? Number 1. Massapequa. Did you just say Massapequa Park? Yes, I did. I'm telling you, this isn't a drill. The quaint, charming, and deceptively powerful Long Island village of Massapequa Park has just been crowned the best place to live in New York, and it's not even a contest. This is the kind of place that quietly outperforms everyone else, blending a suburban sense of calm with all the amenities you actually want. This is a city that gets an A+ in every subject, from education and healthcare to safety and that ever-elusive work-life balance. For singles, Massapequa Park is a sophisticated and stable choice. While the job market is not as dense as a major city, its excellent schools and healthcare facilities offer plenty of opportunities. And for those who work in NYC, the commute is surprisingly manageable. However, you'll need to budget carefully. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $2,800, a steep price that reflects the high demand and quality of life in this sought-after area. This is a place for a single person who has established their career and is ready to invest in a peaceful, upscale lifestyle. For couples starting a family, Massapequa Park is a dream. The average home price is a significant $746,000, but this is an investment in a community with top-rated schools and a safe, family-friendly environment. The village boasts a tight-knit community, numerous parks, and a beautiful downtown area. You'll have a yard, a driveway, and a sense of security that you just can't put a price on. And for retirees, Massapequa Park is a top-tier destination. The village's low crime rate, accessible healthcare, and quiet, serene environment make it an ideal place for a dignified and comfortable retirement. The cost of living is high, but the quality of life is exceptional. The proximity to the ocean and numerous parks offers a range of relaxing activities, and the strong sense of community provides a welcoming atmosphere. So, there you go. From big dreams to small towns, our countdown is complete. While we're confident in our picks, we know you've got opinions too. Which city on this list felt way too high or didn't even deserve a mention? Be brutally honest. I can take it. Drop your hot takes in the comments. I'm all ears. While you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you in the next one.